Hello everybody, my name is Gabriel. Welcome back to my channel. And this is going to be a small video talking about supply chain management and how does it work. Basically, I'm going to talk about the things that I understood and I think that are most important in the video because it's a long video and the professor actually told us that don't get much into it, but it was an interesting video and I can't even say much good words about the video. Anyways, I'm going to talk about a few things: basic supply chain, flow and supply chain, vertical supply chain management, horizontal integration, and the difference between them. Right off the bat, what is a supply chain? What can we learn about a basic supply chain? Where that's really easy. It tends about three different entities: a supplier, a producer, and a customer, exactly in that order. You can't have one without the other. So this is really interesting how it weighs, because one needs the other in order to function, and we have three of them. It's really easy. A seller, a producer, and a customer, right? What does a seller do? It provides raw material, energy, services, and components to the producer, which the producer transforms this into finished goods or service. And the customer basically receives the goods that the producer have made from the seller. Okay, a good example of this, it's a cotton factory. A cotton factory produces cotton, produces things that are going to be able for you to make a shirt, right? So take a shirt company, a pants company. They buy all this cotton and make them into shirts for us to buy them. So this is a really interesting chain and chronological things for in order to happen. I think it's really important and really interesting. In supply chain, it's really important nowadays to have flows. What do I mean by flow supply chain? You need information flow, primary cash flow, primary production flow, and reverse product flow. And information flow, you got invoices, sales literature, specification, receipts, orders, rules, and regulations. What do I mean? They need this information all the way from the supplier to the customer. Why is this? Customers nowadays, they need information. They want information, how their status, their order is. It works really fluent, really fluent, if it's used, of course. The primary cash flow, it's basically the payment of products and supplies. The primary product flow, it tends of material, components, supplies, services, and finished goods. This is basically what the producer is in charge, right? And there's the last one, but not least of them. It's the reverse product flow. It returns from the repairs, replacement, recyclings, and disposals. This is the less used because it only happens when your product or something it's bad or you have to return something. But it's still important and still useful, of course. And one of the topics I found really interesting. It's how the vertical supply chain management works. So this supply chain management, it's really interesting because this is the dream of every businessman. Every businessman wants to be autosufficient and have their own uh, suppliers, producers, and their own customers, right? So it's basically an 100% autosufficient company that can be their own supplier, producer, and have their own basic, already established base of clients and customers, of course. And talking about the horizontal integration, it's basically a business, a supply chain that is created from small supply chains to bigger supply chains. What do I mean? It's a small company that acquired or emerged into another company to form a bigger alliance between them and they expand exponentially. This tends to happen a lot in the business world because people are always trying to get ahead of their competition. This is really interesting and it happens even in supply chain management. It's something really to admire. Uh, I've had a blast in this video. I've had a blast in and learning about the video. And don't forget, click the like button and subscribe for more videos. And remember, link in the description below. Thumbs up. Thank you.